Hello everybody, and welcome to a little demo of Quest for Glory. Now, if you've been on my channel long enough, you've seen that I made an announcement a while ago that I was going to do this series, and then I had to cancel for various reasons. But I was realizing a lot of people don't even know what Quest for Glory is, really. I mean, I made a few videos about kind of describing it, but I thought it would be better to do an actual demo of at least the first game. Now, as you see here, I opened it up, and there's two different versions. The original was actually called Heroes Quest, and that is an EGA version. The name had to be changed, though, because Heroes Quest was already trademarked by, it was like I think a board game or a book, something like that, and so they had to change it to Quest for Glory. And then they remade the game into VGA, and that is the one I know and love. I've played the EGA version a long time ago, and someday I will play it on this channel, but the one I will start with and the one I will base my series off is the VGA version, and let's just run it right now and see what this game is about. And now we go through this, talking about don't pirate the game, because that was a problem. And I don't know why it says this. I don't know what's in the printed documentation that you need to beat this game. Maybe I just know the game so well that it just comes naturally to me, but I don't know. But of course we get the nice Sierra logo, my favorite little jingle in the world. Such nostalgia seeing that, and ding, ding, love that. So, the introduction isn't much. It's mostly opening credits with some cool animations, but doesn't actually give you any backstory. There really isn't much backstory, honestly, to the hero. He wanted hero for the village of Spielberg. I believe it's in the manual. What it pretty much says is that you're a hero, you graduated from the Heroes Academy, and Spielberg needs help, so you travel there to begin. So that's why the remake VGA version is called So You Want to Be a Hero, because you're kind of starting off. So, you can continue your quest to load, but let's start a new hero. So when you start, this is the cool thing. You can choose from 3 different types of characters. Oh, this music. So you have a fighter, which of course is mostly based on brawn. You have the magic user, who can use different spells to solve puzzles, and the thief, which can sneak around, steal, do other cool stuff. I'm just going to demonstrate the fighter. I'm going to try to make this as bare bones as possible, because I want to leave this, the majority of it for when we finally do the Let's Play. I'm planning to do that at 1,000 subscribers, so let's see how that goes. So now you can put some points into different attributes. So yeah, this is not just a point-and-click adventure, it is an RPG point-and-click adventure. Not many others like it, that I know of. So you can put whatever name you want, so let's just put Gamesmith. And that's the name of your character. So let's see, we can put a point, so it'll go up in increments of 5, but you'll see there are other ones that are for different classes, like there's magic, stealth, pick locks, and they're at 0. You can add to those and actually have sort of a dual class, but that will take away 15 points just to get it started, like 15, 20, something ridiculous. And I don't really like the cross-class thing because it sort of confuses the storyline for me, at least, because each different character has different storyline elements too, like different puzzles, different areas. Like some areas you can only see as the thief, and you can never see them as the fighter or the magic user. And so yeah. So basically strength, that's how much attack you can do, and how, I guess, the hits you can take. Intelligence, we probably don't need that. Agility, how well you can... well, that dodge is how we can dodge, but agility is more how well you can hit, I believe. Weapon use, of course, how well you use your weapon. Vitality, your health. Let's put a little bit more into strength. I'm not being too picky about this right now. Parry is how well you use your weapon to deflect, and dodge, of course, is how well you dodge. Let's just put everything else into strength. And, oh yeah, throwing is actually... I'm not going to worry about that for now. Because, yeah, throwing will be important. But, not for what I'm doing. So here's the opening scene. This seems like a quiet little town. On the porch ahead of you are 2 people. The standing one is large, rather ugly, and playing with a yo-yo. The seated person smoking a pipe looks like he might be the sheriff. The man with the pipe greets you. And first of all, I love the character art for each character, how they're just, it's so great. Welcome to our town. You are lucky to have made it down from the mountains before the snow blocked the pass again. It's gotten pretty dangerous outside of town, I understand. Many monsters have been trapped around here with the light snow. Between them and the brigands, we certainly could use a hero around here. I am Sheriff Schultz Meisterson. This is Otto von Goon, my assistant. Good luck on your quest. So as with any point-and-click game, you have a walk, look, interact with, talk, and then you have special actions here. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I remember this being very touchy for some reason. Okay, let me just use this. There we go. So that's just regular walking. You can also run if you choose that, if you need to run from enemies, but that tires you out more because you do have stamina. Think of this sort of like the Elder Scrolls. There's the sneak command, which you can only use if you have a stealth stat, which we do not, so we can't actually use it. That's mostly for the thief. The sleep command, so you can get some rest. This tells you your character attributes. That tells you the time, and that just exits you out, and that just tells you what everything is. So let's look at our character. So there we go. We have 35 health, 20 stamina, 0 magic points, of course. There also is an experience stat, and that's interesting because you don't level up from experience. How you level up, sort of like in, well, you don't even have levels, you just have different stats. Like, the more you use your weapon, the better your weapon use will be. The more you dodge, the better your dodge stat will get, etc., etc. Like, the more you throw, the better your throwing stat will get. And this will carry on to the next game. If you play a game and then you beat it, then you get a little, not a code, but it's sort of a directory file that you can then load onto your computer, then load it onto the new game, and then you can continue on from there with your name and everything, and that's pretty cool. And that will be very important. But there's just so much I can't really say right now. So here we have the town, and this is, you know, as Dungeons and Dragons as it can get. Let's up the speed a bit. So we can look around. Ugly statue seems to be watching you. There's a sign on the door outside the barbershop that says out to luncho. Handsome statue seems to be watching you. Schultz appears to be an affable old coot, content to smoke his pipe. There's a hardness behind his eyes, however, that gives you reason to believe he's no pushover. So when you talk to people, you get various options. So let's talk about the brigands. The whole band of brigands hiding out somewhere in the mountains around us. They robbed a merchant just last week. Got a fair amount of treasure right here. If you look again, you then get sub-options, but if you, and you can do those, and those can lead to other sub-options, and if you go back, then you can just go back to that. But like I said, I want to be this to be as bare bones as possible, because I want to save as much as possible for when I actually do a Let's Play of this game. So here we have the Hero's Tail Inn. We have an interesting character here. It's a kitty person. Welcome traveler to the Hero's Tail Inn. I am Shamin at your service. May you find what you seek here. What kind of race is that? Well, sorry, I'm not going to say anything about that. Now if I can get out of here. Yeah, it's kind of hard to play this in windowed mode because you need to be at the very edge of the screen for some things. Hello. The eye of the magic shop door seems to be watching you. So there's a magic shop here. We go inside. Oh, this always scared me as a kid. Looks like a sculpture of a weird bat-winged creature. Huh, there seems to be nobody here. Huh? Oh, hello. I am Zara. My companion is Damiano. The items in the shop are designed for those skilled in the use of magic. So yeah, not really much for us here. We can still buy some stuff here, but not much. So this is more for a magic user, and we can just leave. This is, of course, stuff I can talk to her about, but I'm not going to. But yeah, the score up here, usually you can get some by, you know, talking to people. Like, we asked the guy about the brigands, and I think that got us a point. Not that that really matters, it gets you anything special, but it's there. And there's the Adventurers Guild Hall. This Adventurers Guild Hall reminds you of one in your hometown. The traditional moosehead and other stuffed monsters, saurus, troll, griffin, dragon, cheetah, and the terrible Antwerp adorn the walls. You see a registration book on the table and the bulletin board full of job listings. The man seated near the window must be the guildmaster. He is snoring. So I believe in every game there's an Adventurers Guild. I'm trying to think if there isn't one. Quest for Glory 3, is that an Adventurers Guild? I don't know. I'm trying to remember. But anyway, you get the picture. And you can get some funny and cool descriptions from each of these heads. But I'm just going to ignore that for a bit. Let's look at the bulletin board and see what adventures await us here. Road for the return of a lost ring. So yeah, all these are problems you can actually solve. Poster is rather dusty and faded. The picture is of a small child with braids. Reward of 50 gold coins for the safe return of Elsa von Spielberg. Inquire at Spielberg Castle gates. Reward of 30 gold coins for the capture or death of the brigand warlock. Description: short, ugly, and wears brightly colored robes. Has a habit of laughing continually. Inquire at Spielberg Castle gates. Wanted brigand leader. Description: unknown appearance. Wears a cloak. Must provide proof of leader's identity. Reward of 60 gold coins and the title of Hero of the Realm. Inquire at the Spielberg Castle gates. Notice spell components needed. Cash or trade for potions. Inquire at the healers. And this poster seems to have been here a while. It has a picture of a handsome but arrogant young man. Reward of 50 gold coins for information leading to the return of Baronet Bernard von Spielberg. Inquire at Spielberg Castle gates. So yeah, that's two different von Spielbergs that are missing. And that is the majority of the quest right there. There's a lot more to it, but of course we're not, can't really deal with that. There we go, get out of here. There's an old woman right here, but she won't talk to you, she just is there for aesthetic. And let's explore the town a little bit more so you can see the cool stuff. You can smell apples as you approach this corner. Good day, and welcome to Spielberg. Would you like to buy some of my nice fresh fruits or vegetables? I'm trying to give her like a Nordic accent, but it's not working out very well, because this is Germanic. Each different Quest for Glory game sort of takes place in a different area that's based on the area of the world. So this is based sort of in a Germany type place with Germanic folklore. And yeah, we have a centaur selling apples. How much more fantasy roleplay can you get? And we have another little shop here. This looks like a dry goods store, but it smells like a musty library. The stove feels nice on such a crisp day. Behind the counter and on the shelves, there is a variety of items for sale. The shopkeeper appears to ignore you while he reads a book. Hello? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't notice you coming in. My, you look like an adventurer. We don't see too many around here. The brigands tend to get rid of most adventurers before they make it to town. I do try to stock some things adventurers can use. I actually would rather be an adventurer than a shopkeeper, you see. My items are pretty ordinary, though. You probably already have most of them if you've done any adventuring at all. So he does have very basic adventuring items. Let's look at our inventory, in fact. So we have 4 gold pieces and 10 silver. Not that much, but it's enough for now. You have food rations. As you go along, you will automatically eat food rations, and if you run out, then you'll start to get hungry, and you can starve to death. But it's not too big of a mechanic. As long as you just have them in your inventory, then you don't have to worry about it. A broadsword, a leather jerkin, that's our protection. We can get something better, and a shield. So he basically sells those stuff because you cannot drop them or lose them, and so you can go buy them back. And let's check out one more thing in town before we head out. We, of course, have a tavern. The grimy window lets a little light into this tavern. It smells like stale ale and other more unpleasant things. The floor is covered with dirt and the bar with sticky beer. Smoke appears to be rising from the center cask behind the bar. To your right, 2 gamblers are playing cards. The bartender glares at you as you enter, and so does the ugly goon on the left. You get the impression that you are not welcome. Yeah, very interesting stuff. And what is this about? Well, I'm not going to show you now. And there's also a crumpled piece of paper with some interesting information, but I'll leave that. Yeah, sorry for all the teasing here, but I really just want to leave this, you know, as just sort of a demonstration. The breeze is cool, but you feel a shiver deeper than just the cold. You're really on your own now in this very dangerous place. Oh, I love this part. So yeah, you really get a sense that the adventure has started once you head out, because this is where the monsters and dangerous things are going to be. So let's take a look around. So this is the apothecary. The smell of bright fresh herbs mingles with the aroma of wood smoke as you come up to a hut by the side of the road. And there's a castle in the background. I'll get to that in a bit. I'll actually end with that for a good reason. Oh, it's a little birdie. Small flying lizard than a bird. Interesting. Let's see if we head over here. Hello. Centaur starts raking as you approach. And we have another centaur. See, isn't this cool? This is just so awesome. Now, before I go up here, this is where a place where monsters can start appearing. So I'm going to save. So of course you just go up here and save. And I think I actually already have some save files from way back. Or not. I guess I got rid of them. Oh, I think I re-downloaded this game is all. Oh well. So let's just title this as demo. So we have a forest. It's sort of mazy. It's kind of in a grid-like pattern. So you see you can go north, south, or west, but the east is blocked. So in this screen we can't go that way. But here we can, if he'll walk. Or not. I guess it is blocked. Okay. Here we go. So yeah. And there's some interesting things to find, and I'll show you one of them. I'm actually hoping to run into a monster. Ah, here we go. It's an ugly little goblin, so if they come up to you, a battle begins. And it's real-time stuff, so you have swipe, you have stab. Stab is quicker but does less damage. Swipe does more damage, but it also takes up more stamina points, as you can see. If you tire yourself out too much, you automatically die because you're too tired to fight, so be careful about that. It's dead, of course. It doesn't smell very good either. And, of course, you can search them and get some coins. Now, if I look at my stats, you'll notice that intelligence and luck are red, and so is stamina experience. Stamina is red because it went down, so anytime a number changes, next time you look at your thing, it will turn red to indicate that. So my intelligence and luck, intelligence, I don't need it here, but you'll get more of it for solving puzzles and stuff. I do believe it's more of a magic user thing, but I'm going to have to look back on that again. I'll have more details once I'm actually doing this seriously. Uh-oh. Oh, geez, I'm not ready for this. This is a brigand, and I may have to run from this, actually. Because you see, you have to pick your time to attack, because he'll put up his shield, but even then... Oh, maybe I can do this. Or not. I'm going to run out of SP soon, so let's run. Luckily, if we run up here... Hello? The meadow lies covered with a blanket of flowers, unusual for this early in the spring. It is warm even though surrounded by the late snows of winter. Ooh, a large carved stone lies flat on the ground. You feel as though someone gentle was watching over you. You feel that you are safe here. The air has the fresh, clean scent of the mountains, accompanied by numerous perfume-like fragrances. So this is a very safe spot to be. These fruits and flowers, but I'm not going to do anything with them or learn anything about it because we're saving that. But I do want to rest. I'm going to have to get used to this when I'm actually doing it. So you can sleep for 10, 30, 60, you sleep all night, but the thing is, once you sleep once or twice, then you start getting restless and you won't sleep for a while, even if you don't have full stamina, so that kind of sucks. You can only sleep all night once evening is here. But yeah, you sleep, and there you go. But yeah, enemies do tend to appear a lot on this screen. See? Another goblin. But this one I can take care of easily. So let me see. So when he swings, as you can see, I can put up my shield, but it wasn't very effective because my blocking isn't very high right now. I can also dodge to the side, but it's still not very effective. 3 silver coins, great. So let's check out what's over here. Whoa! Hello! Oak is carrying a chest in his massive arms. He's also guarding a cave. The ogre is in a bad mood, and big, very big. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. Run, run, run. Let's go back up here. But yeah, you're starting to get the gist of what this game is, because there is a lot of point-and-click puzzle solving, but you know what that's about if you're familiar with my channel. So let's do another 60 minutes. And there's one more thing I want to show off, because there's also some very silly stuff in this game, some awesome stuff, some various ways to... Oh, there's another brigand. Just gonna keep walking away from him. If you walk away enough and you get to a You can run and then you can eventually lose them, but if you get to a safe area, they won't follow you. So let's go up to the castle. Can't see much of the gatekeeper over the battlements. Hello. My name is Carl, and he'll stop and talk to you. But I want to go in. Just a minute while I raise the gate. Alright, let's go in. Actually, you know what? I don't want to go in. I want to save this later. You can close it. Very well. Uh-oh. Whoa! No, 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 no. The guard senses something is right, raises the port. Sensing something is right, raises the portcullis. And yeah, you took damage from that. That's smart, so maybe you should move a little more quickly. And if you try it again, yeah, if you do it enough, you can Oh no! You're not a quick learner. Now you know why the grass grows so well around the portcullis. And there are so many funny deaths like this. And I do want to show them off, because there are some dumb things you can do. Just ridiculous. But anyway, that is Quest for Glory. There's so much I didn't show off, as you can see. That is just the very tip of the iceberg. So you want more? Well, I'm going to need more subscribers and a lot more interaction with my channel, because I want this to be something that people are really into. So I hope you enjoyed this little demo so you can understand what Quest for Glory is about. And trust me, this game is a very short one. It seems very simple, but it gets more and more complex as you go along the series. And just so good. So I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.